Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a video about the knife Kershaw Select Fire 1920. This is a multi-function tool, and I've been using it for over 8 years probably. And well, I've seen a few that are fake, and I've seen the progression of the new ones. So what I want to show you is the different ones there are, and well, I wish I had the other ones so I can show you, but I'm gonna show you what I have. All right, so these are the three different ones I have. I marked, well, I had marked it with an O there, but these, this is an original kind. Forget about the bits. The bits are not important. I changed them because that's what I use. These are the original ones that came with it. Sorry if it's kind of dirty or anything. They are. This one's brand new. This is the fake. I'll show you in a minute what it is. This is my beat up one, the original one. This is the first one I got, and I'll show you the difference on this one. I don't think you're gonna see one the same, but I'll show you the different types there are anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the boxing from the new ones, so you can identify if you order one and you get the wrong one, you can return it. So pretty much the boxes are very similar. I wrote OEM for the original. I don't know if it applies to tools too. This is what I found that is the difference on there. This one comes with the sticker, and this one comes with the, well, printed out onto the box. This is the original one. This is the fake one. So the fake one's gonna come with this sticker on there. So I want to say that I ordered this original one from the website of Kershaw, and I ordered this online from eBay, and I ordered another one from Amazon, and they both were the same product. The bags on the products are pretty much the same. They come in a bag. This one's slightly bigger on the OEM original. It's just a little bit difference. This one's kind of more like that because I kind of put it in the box a couple of times because I'm gonna return it. Okay, this is my original one from a long time. Sorry about I welded this because it came off, but that's because I abused it. I really did a number on it. Like, I used to go like this and then pulled on it like really like hard, so this one came loose. It did not pop off or break. It kind of like got loose from this tip, so I just welded it on there so it can kind of like stay on there. I had to put a magnet in there which fell off, and I retired it because it's kind of like, you can see it's a play in there. I can take it apart. I've done this before. Take it apart and retighten some screws that go here, and it'll work pretty much good, but the blade is kind of already gone, and this is missing because I had purchased another one and I lost the screw came loose, so I replaced the other one and I lost it, and now I had to purchase another one. So that's why that one has a hole. Don't worry about it. So I was gonna show you real quick that this is the original one. So this one, it's kind of like thick. It's a thick piece, and there was this type of Kershaw, the old school. The screw was thinner. This one was like almost the thickest to the second one. Okay, that was the thickness of this, but this one's a slightly thicker. This one was slightly thicker too. And the fake one that was with this type of lettering, this is the new version, this is the old version. You would see the screw was very thin. You can see those, you can buy those fake ones online and they would be colored. Like some of them are black, but you can order black, like green, blue, whatever you want. But they'll be fake because the original one is black. There is no recoloring or whatever. If you get a colored one, it's most likely fake, even if it's from OEM, the brand. There's one that says OEM somewhere, and it comes with the Kershaw emblem on there, but it's fake. Do not buy those. Those, I've purchased a fake, and it broke from right here. Like I was trying to pry something like this, and then it just broke. And then I used this one, the original one, and it didn't break because I was like at the junkyard, so I didn't have another choice but to use a knife to do that. And the other one was my brother's, and it snapped. It broke right here because it was the fake one. And I noticed that it was fake because there was different like it was similar to this one. It was just like it. It's just different. It was different on the little thing that goes here, and it was a little different from here. Well, you can't tell now because I welded this, but it was a little different from here and from in here. I'll show you the difference on the new ones. And I think the most noticeable, the fake one from that time with this type of lettering, with this type of Kershaw emblem, it would be that the screws are Allen wrench, and the fake one has Torx. From this wording, the font that they use, I guess the type of fonts that they use, they were like with this K looking, or actually that's an H looking like that, and it had the little screw that was thinner. This was I remember was like this one. If you can focus, you can tell right there the different screws on there. They're not Allen, they're Torx. So that's what they came in with this one. And I thought these were fake too because they have Torx right here, and they have Torx this right here too. So I thought they were fake, but when I ordered this one from the Kershaw, then I can, confirm that they come with Torx now. But before, if they were Torx, they were fake. And this was much smaller. You can tell it's kind of like smaller on the fake one, not this one, the fake one. On the older models with this kind of lettering. I'm missing a few because I swapped them to the other one. They were still holding. This one's still like, this one I was using it for a minute before I got the new one. This one's kind of like loose a little bit, but it's been a long time. I've been using it for a long time, and I think it served this purpose. It's retired now, so that's why I bought a new one. On the new one, there is a replica which is very, very, very close. You can almost put them aside. No matter where you put them, they look almost the same. So on this one, they try to match this to this one. You can't tell the difference there. You can't tell the difference there. It's almost the same. You cannot tell the difference if you put them side by side. Forget about the tips. The bits I swapped them because I used this kind. Now here's where I think would be the difference between them. Let me close this before I cut myself. Okay, also this one, the spring to to close it, it's a little lighter, but not very much of a difference. Okay, so sorry for the camera views and the focusing. I'm trying to get it to focus. Okay, so you can tell this one, it's a little bit sharper than this one. There's not a whole lot of difference on the tip. This one's probably sharper than this one. Here's where the difference is at. Inside, this one's slightly deeper, original, and it comes with the chrome magnet, and this one's kind of like a dull magnet, and you can tell better if I flash inside of it. Let me see if I can focus. Okay, you can tell this one, the one on my left, it's got like an edge on there, and the original one does not have edges inside all the way to the magnet. It's just all the way to the bottom, and then the magnet, it's glued on there. This one has like a magnet, look, you can see right there, perfect. There's a little piece right there that they kind of made the magnet fit right in there. Like they cut it to the magnet size. And the original one, they did not do that little cutout. You can tell by that the one on the left is fake. The reason why they look so much the same and why I'm making this video is that if you actually want to buy the original one, you'll have problems on the later in time. The original one, like, it's so long lasting and it's so much stronger. And this one's like the blade rusts. Have seen some comments of it rusting very easily. The original one never rusts. It never rusts. Well, that I've seen. I've never had a rust issue with this one, and it shouldn't have with this one. And I had another one that I lost, and it was pretty much like this one, but it was like in the in between this one, this generation, and this generation. It also had the Allen, not Torx here, and it was like it never rusted. And this one, I don't think it's gonna rust either. This one's, they had like so many complaints about it rusting and breaking from the tip. Somebody decided to do the same thing that I did. They probably fit the blade somewhere and try to like pry something, like if it was a pry bar, and snapped it. I've done that with this one. Well, not this one, but like this one has been used and abused for work, and I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be the same. Also, one thing that I wanted to show you, if I can get it to focus perfectly on here, this lettering is super sharply cut. This is the original one. I have put an O there, but it kind of faded out. Okay, the lettering is so sharp. This one's kind of like, you know, they did cut it, but you can see the dot right there. Let me point it with this. Okay, right there, that one unites with the W, and it's kind of like not sharp cuts like this one. This one has like really sharp cuts. You can tell like they did a perfectly good job at cutting this. It's like laser cut, whatever they're using. These are little wonky looking lettering, like they're not that perfect. You can tell the difference. If these are uniting and they're kind of like badly cut, I guess. See, the original one is super sharp. The other one is kind of like and in real life you can tell a lot better, like seeing it with your eyes, I guess. I hope you can see all that, and that is the difference on these. The screws are slightly different, but you can't tell just by the naked eye or just like that. You have to compare them side by side. So a few things about it is the lettering here. The lettering on the actual blade is not that different. I'd say this one is a little bolder, like the fonts are a little bit bold than that one, but it's not a big difference. This one you can tell, like even that little dot is so perfectly cut. This one's kind of like they did it like whatever. There's a little difference in coloring, but or this one looks brushed more than this one. This one looks like they didn't do nothing but cut this out like with the laser, and that's it. This one looks like they cut it with the laser and then they brushed it out with the something, or they I don't know, it looks like brushed out somehow. Anyways, or they probably did that brushing after they cut it, and this one was like they brushed it and then they cut it. I think this is the difference, like the sharpness on these edges. This one has very sharp edge right here, and this one has like a rounded edge. They have no difference in angles, but there is a little difference right there. This one, the fake one, is kind of like more outside of the little where it's supposed to be glued at. This one's like perfectly fit on there. You can see this is the original one, the one that's perfectly on there. And I don't think I've noticed very much differences, but the lettering, this sharp edges, like this one's kind of sticking out, the fake one. One thing that did get very noticeable is deep in there. The original one, you can fit the bits a little deeper, and it doesn't have that cutout inside for the magnet. It just looks like an Allen all the way through, and the magnet goes in there and glued. They are very long lasting. I can say if you want to get anything that's, you know, Kershaw is very good. I love this for mechanic work and for anything. Like you can use it anywhere. There's like you can put any kind of bit that you can fit in here. You can use whatever you use for work. I use this 20 and this one, and I changed this one because I like the bit to be sharper. I like, you know, to change them. I didn't find one for this size, but it's okay. This is what I use. This is for cars. That's what I use it for. There was almost no difference in the screws. Oh, there was a big difference on the other ones. This was Torx and Allen, but these they made them Torx, both of them. You can tell the difference on the original one. It's kind of like semi-gloss, and the fake one is like a flat black. Sorry for making this video so long, and I hope you guys liked it and kind of helped to notice the difference between them. So remember, if this little screw it looks so much thinner than this, then it's a fake for sure. But now you can spot it side by side for the other one. The lettering is kind of like different by the cutout. It doesn't look as sharp as the original one. It looks kind of like weird. It just doesn't look as sharp as the original one. That's what I could say. This one, the words, and I guess that's pretty much it. They did really do a good job at copying Kershaw now. It was more noticeable on the other ones, and I hope it helps out when you buy one. You're gonna see it when you get this tip right there. You're gonna see it sticking out or rounded from the edge right here, and you can see the little magnet cut out. That's how you can spot it if it's fake. The spring in there, the original one looks chrome. This one looks a little bit more brushed, but I don't think that makes a difference. They might have probably just used it on this one like that, but I don't know. I've seen them online and I've seen the differences, and there's almost no difference. Like some of them have the word almost cut out like this, but you can see that dot right there just uniting to that W very easily on every single fake one. And you can tell sometimes this tip is so close to this one, but it still has that little cutout inside when it's fake. So I don't recommend the fake ones because they break. If you don't use them very much, you can get this one and it'll be okay. You can use them for if you're a person that loses them very often, then you can use this one. Or if you don't use it daily, then you can probably buy the cheaper one and not spend that extra $20 from Kershaw. I recommend that you do get the Kershaw one from the website and get the original stuff. All right, thanks for watching.